Okay, it's been a while again, as usual. Hi. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna continue our quest here. And should be. Oh, we have daily commissions, daily comms, but I just wanted to continue the Archon quest, but I think it would be best. Again, I said it. I think in previous ones. But I think it's best if I do this quest in like release order. So I'm gonna try to do this Lyney story quest first. Oh yeah, let's go. Hopefully it doesn't mix in with the quest, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to continue the quest normally. But yeah, hopefully it's not that. It's been really a long time since I played the Act 1 and 2 from the Archon Quest, so I'm not sure I remember everything. Let's see, we get the murder story quest, and then it turns out the whole fast share thing. The murder who turns people into water. And after that we get Navia, whole story quest with the thing, what is it? Yeah, what is it? What was it called again? The resistant things? Huh. Why can I remember it? It's the... Oh yeah, I completely lost it. The French thing that Navia has. It's in the place. It's in the place name. So what was it? Here, Poisson. It's in the Poisson. But yeah, below here, it's a base, right? If I remember, like it's a base from. Oh right. How did I forget about that? Spina de Rasula. That's what I remembered. Okay, it's been a while since I've wandered in Fontaine. I've been just doing daily commissions in Liyue. For now, I've been missing some Liyue enemies and just doing the ley lines there. Yeah, it's nice to be back in Fontaine. Is this a good team to begin with? I might just switch. This is the fun team, the one I use for dailies. But maybe we should just use Lyney. And
we'll be a traveling magic troupe.
we have Sanyon of course, and then we have Jalan for faster move, and we can have Ether of course for just the story. Yeah, for general Arkham quest it's nice to have Ether, although I'm trying to use Ether. I'm still using my 5-star characters. It's just faster to do damage. Okay, this should be the... yeah, it's that Charlie.
We're always running into her. What's she doing this time? Ooh, looks like street interviews. Paimon has a funny feeling that we might be in for an interesting time if we go check it out. Shall we?
But yeah. Oh, also it's been a while since I've heard Paimon. Oh, this looks really nice. I'm purposely not been in Fontaine so I can like experience it new. Like feeling it's new since I wanna explore it while on the Archon quest, but yeah, we don't really get to do that before. Let's see. This is this really the Lyney story quest? Why is it Charlotte? Oh yeah. Listening streets of Gordon Fontaine seems more lively than usual. Why not take a walk around? Okay, Charlotte. Let's see what she's been up to.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Another case is it?
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one.
Are we just gonna be dealing with more court cases in like Fontaine quests, especially the Neuvillette story quest? I'm just gonna be dealing with a lot
Thank you,
of court
sir, for your
stuff.
time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey, what a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Phantom Weasel? Warning letter? What is it? Is it like some Lupin stuff?
This is the first time
Like,
we're hearing of
the-
this one. Could you
I don't know actually.
Huh?
The villain
Oh,
who actually lists
sorry.
stuff
Yes, this case is from a
for
decade
the
ago.
detective to
What
figure
do you
out.
know about it? Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this.
I've been in Fontaine for like not even a month. Actually, assuming I've been here all my life.
10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel, nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Is it Lyney? Am I just crazy? I'm just guessing too far ahead.
Cool!
But it would be
Sounds like one of
nice if
those
I get it right.
Mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels. Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Sounds like an absolute weirdo.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Man, Fontaine has a lot of criminals.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Maybe that's why they have a dedicated prison. Like the Fortress of Meropide, I think that was a prison, right? And yeah, does Liyue have a prison? I know Inazuma has one, but Liyue definitely not. Mondstadt has one, but it's only on the manga, I think.
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all.
Sounds familiar. Reminds me of the Arkham Quest. Wow, I miss this this OST, this soundtrack. Na, 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 na.
Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see.
So it's a different person
I
then.
had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
What is that? All I see is a bunch of fancy L's. LA. Well, is that Japanese?
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the opera as you did to me 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, it is like those kind of detective movie where the villain leave like super fancy notes that leave the detective to figure out. Or I'm guessing here. I'm guessing again. I'm gonna guess a lot because it's fun. Maybe it's the kid of the Caesar one who died. This is just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance.
Did I understand it? But didn't Caesar die?
What once seemed like an open
Caesar.
shut case is blown wide open again. But why
I haven't
does
watched
he
JoJo
rush
in a
now?
while.
And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop. And a report.
Yeah. It seems like an open shut case. We will be playing again because remorse on what this sense.
Uh-oh. If this thief was still anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted?
Yeah, Paimon, he might steal all your favorite snacks.
Oh, let him try. If that, Adam's gonna eat all our snacks right now. Let's see what he can do about that.
You can steal it from your stomach, Paimon.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter.
Oh,
and a
hey,
few
there you
notes.
are.
Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is? Lyney!
Doing this idol animation, nice. Looks like he's performing some magic.
Magic. Magician.
Caesar.
The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lyney! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps
Or
there's a connection there.
they both trick people.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that? Oh, relax.
Well, he's a
My
professional.
journalistic
She's a
instincts tell me that an
professional,
exclusive new
Paimon.
story is beckoning. Let's go. No time for delay.
The Forgotten Thief, Phyllis Fiscus, Part 1. Yeah, as I got Lyney really early from Fontaine first release, so it's back in August 2023, and I still have no idea how to use him. Just using it
Wow,
for
Mr.
the
Magician.
arrow thing.
How did you know which card I picked?
It's called magic.
Oh, it's simple. Come closer, and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out.
Very ominous.
You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
Okay, very big brother of Lyney.
You can tell? Oh boy. You really can read my mind.
Of course. And that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home.
Alright, got it. Bye.
Listen to this jazzy music. Isn't it just the best?
Hey, Lyney?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Paimon is so... I don't even know how to describe
Oh,
it.
please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
Or is it?
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated
Here's
guess
a
based on
little
his micro-expressions.
lesson trickery. That is just Lyney.
That, plus the fact that he
Entirely
was the only kid
characters
here without his
summarized in one
parents, and
sentence.
he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand, let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
No, you see, you can read minds.
Wow. Got it in one.
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck.
Or you actually heard we just talking.
His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
That's not a reading mind. That's more like educated guess on stuff.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lyney, what are your thoughts on this infamous... Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Oh. What a coincidence. Coincidence.
What are the chances?
Exactly.
Wait a
Must be
minute,
related.
I don't think he's after you,
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show.
Ooh, that is a good scare tactics. Maybe it's someone. It's like, what is it called? It's like a competitor into like the opera Lyney's magic show. Just trying to scare people off.
But I've been
Ruin the
preparing for this
business.
for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Okay, let's play some detective.
So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? What?
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel...
You're being far too modest, Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
That sounds like an insult more.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the... A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
Camera? Why did you do that? I wanna see that and like front.
It's gone!
Where did it go?
That's the question. Where did it go?
Do you not know it either?
Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear.
Is that like an actual ability or
If I
what?
could now invite you all to check your clothes, there...
A surprise? Let me see!
Oh, and switch the flower. Huh?
It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now.
Surely
might
you're
I
not
presume that
related,
you are well-versed in
right,
floral
Lyney?
symbolism?
You're totally innocent, right? You might presume that you're...
For example, magicians often use
Floral
rainbow
word.
roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Looney-Doo spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. but I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
So, Lyney, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
Yeah, that was kind of yeah, that's not possible at all unless the camera didn't move that way.
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Aww. Well, magicians aren't... You feel it too, right? So itchy!
The Phantom Weasel, you sure you'll be able to handle him?
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too!
You cannot do any magic trick by man. You need
Also,
to
it'll bring us one
be
step closer
to be able to
figuring
do
out how
one
the
to
dog
qualify.
trick is done. Shall we go for it?
We'll help with you with your investigation. What's your plan?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal.
That's what makes sense.
But if he wasn't the weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine.
That would be crazy
And
if
we're
it did.
investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I
Oh
asked
yeah,
Lynette
that's
to
a
wait for
good
her
way
there.
to start.
We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Nice, we're gonna meet Lynette too. Yeah, for partying. Ah, we didn't get it. I thought we would get the flower. Why is it so hard to add skins to Traveler? I don't get Genshin. You can get the mask from the Ayaka story quest. It would be so nice. Whew, look at that lighting effects. You can get the thing. Oh, did I just go underground?